Okay, mic should be on. Everything appears to be fine and dandy. Let's get rid of the text, which is this and that. There we go. Friend on board. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Right, we're back for another run of Hades. Are we feeling lucky for 2 successful runs this time?
Maybe if I don't pick a fight with Karen.
We'll just have to see. Go on ahead. Let's just see how we do.
Yeah, sounds good. And I could have probably... I mean, it doesn't take long to load anyway, so... It really isn't really that optimistic.
Sometimes you have an off day.
Yeah. Actually thinking if I should show off the gun. Fuck it. What's the worst that could happen?
This is just a test run. This one doesn't matter. It's just, it does kind of stick out like Greek mythology, not really associated with guns.
Yeah.
Or is it more of a portable cannon? Either way, it still doesn't fit within Greek mythology.
There's also like the critical damage. Yeah, let's just go for fishing.
Guns, bow, it's the same thing at the end of the day.
I need to first kill enemies. Yeah.
A short range. And it needs to reload. Of course it does.
Yeah.
Sure, why not?
It's going to be very mid-tier stuff.
They got a hellfish.
Yeah, it's like the first area obviously gives you the worst stuff.
Why even bother?
Because fishing.
So far we've only done 2 successful runs, right?
Yeah.
Or have I miscounted somewhere? I feel like we've done a third already.
No. Can you please shoot this where actually enemies are? Thank you.
No. I'm not one for guns, clearly.
It's fair, he wouldn't have the most experience with it.
You just got it.
Actually, that's good, damage.
I think the only, the difference between this and the bow is that this thing doesn't seem to have as much of a range as the bow does.
Yeah. It doesn't strongly interrupt it.
Yeah, but I'm assuming the damage output is much higher to compensate.
Herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Yeah, and we're pretty much just lying to all of them, so...
Kind of figured out too much now.
I mean, we're in Greek mythology still, so that's completely on brand.
Yeah, it's like, none of the gods are good, so I don't care what you say. Well, at least none of the Greek gods, like, no matter how much they have good intentions, they don't... None of them are 100% solid.
Yeah, which I do like that the game focuses on that. It's like...
Kratos has trained me well.
Yeah, it's like, they're still like just persons at the end of the day with all of their flaws and sometimes even really exaggerated.
Zeus!
One thing I noticed is that it doesn't really interrupt them as much as the other weapons, which kind of makes sense, but still. Like,
yeah, if you've got a weapon that does high damage output, like, yeah, the knockback or whatever, it's got to be compensated. This kind of encourages more of a running gun playstyle then.
Yeah.
Can you manually reload, or do you have to wait?
Yeah, you can.
Was a yes, not a whatever.
Faster and more accurate. That's bad.
Your accuracy is already decent.
Yeah.
And yet you cranked it up anyway.
No, I did more. It shoots faster and I have more ammo.
But the no, whatever. At some point, it's just going to become an SMG.
Yeah, I mean, it pretty much is right now.
With the grenade launcher attachment.
That's not how SMG works, like, because...
You can?
Yeah, it's like, you know, like, SMGs, the whole point is that they are light and good in close quarters.
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
you could have a grenade launcher tube at the end of it.
Yeah,
Fuck it.
Let's see.
It's like the whole opposite of why they exist.
But my tactical techniques, I could have 2 guns in one. What was the term used in, I'm assuming Call of Duty, whatever? Was it like noob tube or something like that? That was
Oh
used
yeah,
for the
yeah,
grenade
you
launcher.
need to with the kind of.
I'm not as in the loop with that stuff with Call of Duties and such, so I just remember it
Yeah.
being a thing on the YouTubes.
Oh yeah, which is actually really weird because like yeah, it was fun, but I mean my experience only really like the only one I really played was Modern Warfare, like the COD4, the original Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Before they shelled out.
Yeah, and like pretty much every weapon in this game is so fucking fast because the time to kill is so short with any of them anyways.
Hmm. HP, what is that? Oh, glass cannons over here.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, there were some that are really annoying, like there was one where you dropped a grenade when you died.
Oh god.
And this is just like, it wasn't strong, it was just annoying that you couldn't run over there and you notice it's too late and sometimes you die, sometimes you run back and die.
Oops, that body just died. Best stay 5 feet away from that.
Yeah.
But also, that goes against with friendlies as well, doesn't it? It's like, oh, you died,
no,
shit.
no, I think it doesn't go against friendlies, so that it's.
I feel like that should have been like original launch. It would have been friendly fire.
Yeah, but Call of Duty never had it because like this goes so against the philosophy of quick, mindless shooting gameplay where you just run around killing stuff.
Mind you, depend on the game mode, of course.
Yeah, but there's such a destroy where you have to be a bit more tactical, but it's also not the most, like, well, actually, I think I'm doing such as in this destroy actually does have a bit of skill ceiling to it, but yeah, it's no CS:GO or Rainbow Six Siege or anything like that.
Well, they're rivaling it for sure.
Sorry?
Well, they're rivaling for sure in difficulty. If you want to get pro.
Yeah, but I think the depth is still not there, but yeah.
It's the same similar feel. Yes, they're different, but they're around the same ballpark end of the day. Actually, where is my loyalty card? I seem to have lost it.
Yeah.
So that is bullshit. You go to all the effort fighting him for the card and then you don't keep it? Why?
I don't know, because the game hates you.
I get this is a roguelike and restarts every time, but some things need to stay as permanent upgrades. That being one of them.
Yeah. I mean, it actually would be cool if it was like even harder and you only had to do it once.
Yeah, like per attempt it would be more difficult, so the payout would be better. There'd be a point where it becomes near unbeatable, but the rewards you get would be really fucking good.
Yeah.
Speeds up the whole process. I'm just saying.
Dashing into those is absolutely horrible right now.
Keep your distance. You have a gun.
Guess. Do I get money? Oh, but I could get healing out of it.
Well, yes,
also, this
I do
might
dare.
be just the case where I just become a cast builder again because.
Hey, it works.
Yeah.
It gets results. Hey, your health back.
Yeah, I mean, I got my health out of it at the end, so.
Yeah,
no complaints.
you got more than you entered.
But it's like, again, like, unnecessary damage that I took. It's like, this is a good fishing run.
Yeah, is it? You're still on floor 1.
Yeah, but 2 spots already.
Yeah, but they're better at the later stages, not right now.
Okay, that actually looks cool.
I don't even know what it is.
No, it looks like a dragonfish kind of thing.
Okay, so this is the test to see if they changed. Okay, so it's the third one now. So
Yeah,
logically, if you do win again, that means it should be all three at once, right?
No, but that does happen. It's the extreme measure fight, which I actually said it will show up. Might do some grinding on the weekend for the other account to actually beat all of them.
Something like that. Okay, so then I guess they'll just rotate per successful run.
I don't know. I think there's some randomness to it because we fought against Terra last time as well.
Yeah, but you failed that run.
No, yeah, I failed to. Oh, yeah, but I beat her. Interesting.
I'm assuming it's based on doing successful runs, not if you killed her yet or not. But I don't know. God knows how this
Yeah.
stuff works.
I mean, they would know, yeah.
Oh god, she has a rage meter.
God damn it! Why do I always do this to myself? Like, I activated in the moment she became invulnerable against, like...
The game knows. It's the worst kind of game where the game actually straight does legit read your inputs. Best example of that, well, worst example more accurately, I think the original Mortal Kombat and Mortal Kombat 2 on console, on the high difficulties or just normal difficulty, the game does straight up just read your inputs. It will actually outdo your inputs before you can even hit. Like, it is a cheating game. Really bad at it.
Fucked up.
But hey, it's a coin guzzler. It makes money. Like, fuck, it was bad, but it's like, how's they gonna make money?
That is so messed up, like...
It was in the original arcade games. It was a thing. How's do you make money? You make the game bullshit hard, so they'd be like, oh, one more try. Hey, only add another quarter to it.
Yeah, but still, it's like... Yeah.
That's how it used to be. The original like Battletoads arcade game. That is definitely intentionally designed to be as bullshit as possible. You can't do it in one deathless run. It's not feasible.
I mean, some people probably can do it, but yeah.
No, there are so many insta-death type enemies. It's bullshit. Arcades, man, they were a different thing back then because they weren't exactly made to be played the whole way through. They were just like, just play a bit, get your satisfaction. You want to play more, add more money to it. Before microtransactions were needed. Hard to play with the good days or the bad days now, thinking about it. It's like,
Yeah.
Has much changed, really?
I mean... I want to say, yeah, it has, but on the other hand, it's like, meh.
The literal definition of pay to play.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's still like, because like when we were in London with James, we went into one where you paid like eventually, and my god, like, these things are such a rip-off.
Was it? Alright, because arcade definitions are different over here, annoyingly. Was it those like 2p coin machine type arcade? Or was it like
yeah, it
actual
was like
classic game?
£1, and we got like maybe 2 minutes free if I'm being generous out of it. And it's like, like even if you know it was in vacation mode and kind of like I don't like I
You can
can't
see it
spare the
sapping
money,
it away.
but it's like no, this is too wrong.
Scan.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like two different arcades. The one more recurring is like the coin machine type arcades, like coin pushers and such. Those things are, it's gambling in disguise, straight up. Like the claw machine games, stuff like that. There's literally gambling in disguise. Yeah, that's a-okay. Let the kids suffer.
Yeah.
The true classic arcade experiences, you just can't find those. You have to really go out your way to find them.
Yeah, because like I think there would be a market for it where you say you just pay, I don't know, £5, £10, euros to enter, and then you just play that stuff. Like
Those do exist. It's just, they weren't nearby. That was the problem.
Yeah, but like there has to be a gigantic market. Oh well, no, that probably like the market for this is probably over.
It's niche.
Yeah.
They do exist. They're definitely more common in America than here in the UK. Because man, gaming, what is that?
Yeah. I mean, I also know that like in countries with like a worse living standard, you have those internet cafes, which also like awesome because you automatically build a community.
Mm-hmm.
Custom selection.
I want to see. For some reason,
Yeah,
cast
actually,
is. Oh, wait,
this
never mind.
study is actually not bad.
I would have gone for the faster cast, but yeah, whatever.
Because
What do I know?
it's like, you know, like, it's just after I dash, meaning that even if I mistime it slightly, I still get like the bonus of it. And
Is there like a perfect dash then?
yeah, there is.
Oh god. It's just you just slightly widen the timing window then.
No, it's just like even if I mess up the dodge, I become a bit damage resistant afterwards.
Worst combination of enemies here.
Yeah, it's almost as if they knew for this boss fight.
Hmm. Well, they're catching on that you've already done 2 runs way too quickly.
Nah. Like, this is like the standard, like, one of the, like, each zone has like a few boss variant rooms.
Yeah,
This is
but,
like mini bosses, and this is one of them, and we encountered it before as well.
yeah, but not these 2 in the same room.
No, we did.
Oh, I'm not paying attention then.
Hey, and stupid damage again, like.
That was 3 points of health. You didn't need it. Oh, haven't seen her in a while.
Yeah.
What's your official business?
Gift time.
Majesty? Seems like it's bringing you through Asphodel an awful lot lately.
And stay out of here, but for some
I
reason I just
already
can't.
made it segues. What are you talking about?
Really? Say no more. I know how that is. Hope the fates will look the other way for you. Getting out of here, huh? Not thought of that myself in I don't know how long.
Upgraded dexterity.
Sure thing.
Yeah, just improve doesn't.
That's good.
See what I get.
Bye. You didn't give a gift. How dare you?
Yeah, because I don't get anything yet, and also
But you don't encounter her much, so.
I know, but it's like I kind of need one when I meet Purpose again in Elysium, and I also at some point need to give one to Thanos because like I think the tier one that I actually used it quite a lot.
You could have given him a gift last time.
No, I couldn't.
No,
I checked.
No. Well, I mean, not when you first met him, and when you saw him back at home base, I guess.
I tried, I couldn't.
No. Never mind. Well, time to pray for the RNG gods to see if he drops down again.
Let's go for Artemis.
What's what's the third option? The one with the bag, or is that just a random?
The one is with the bag is the shop.
Okay.
Critical failure more damage.
Only 15%. That's not enough.
Yeah, but I mean the specialist kind of, but she's actually not giving me the ones I want from her right now, which is annoying me. Like
15% ain't gonna make much difference.
yeah, but I'm also like trying to go to the brain dead moves.
Yeah, it's just. At least he's a stationary target.
Yeah, it's like I
Wait.
honestly think that the Bone Hydra is probably the easiest one, just because it just doesn't really move that much.
Yeah. Sorry. So the secondary shots that are firing out of you, do you have to be shooting at the target for those to be firing out?
Yeah, if I hit with an attack, it says.
Okay, so you can't just like stand behind the pillar and fire, and those secondary shots will do it for you.
You can see like they only start actually hitting once I. Yeah.
Don't look like it, but I could be wrong.
If you do this,
Okay,
like,
there you go. Okay, I just needed confirmation. It was a bit hard to tell because they go off exactly when you're hitting them.
and like, even though this is actually like, if I
Ooh.
don't just
Don't glow.
that is actually good. Like, the only thing is that should have probably changed back from the healing with chambers instead of darkness, because I'm not getting as much darkness because
Hmm. Glug glug.
can I still get someone there now? Yeah.
There we got much to say. Like, this is the same boss we've seen many times now.
Yeah, like it's because it's stationary, it makes it, I think, actually quite easy, because you can just do this.
Hmm.
Just pew pew pew.
Not much strategy here.
Yeah,
But I will.
and like if I had if I had already beaten it with this, I would have gotten a lot of darkness now and actually healed. But
I trust you had a pleasant stay in Asphodel.
I mean, you still heal a bit, so, and there's also these fountains, so. Yeah, all in all, actually full HP again, so
Okay.
not that bad, anyways.
Well, 3. We need to get some major improvements. Right, the gun's good, but I know it can be much better.
Yeah, it's like there's.
You need to prioritize right now.
I hope I run into Artemis again and that she gives me the marked one where I do the critical stuff with my other weapons.
Hmm. Oh, you know we
Only
don't.
thing a bit annoying is that they all, like, the cast always gets so far away now.
Hmm.
With this, nobody there anymore.
You know, we've done this I'm not sure why it's this game. I'm just running on blanks most of the time.
Oh, I actually should have checked what the other thing was.
Let's see. What's happening in the world in the last 5 minutes?
Not really much. It's like, yeah. Oh, one thing I think I also didn't mention to you yet. I actually, for the first time, cleaned my Rubik's Cube and took it apart, which also was an experience.
Right, yeah, your Rubik's Cube fascinations. So how's that developing?
Actually, quite nicely. Finally smart enough to do the like so consistently do the blind method. Still like looking at it, but I'm part of it. I'm just not looking at it anymore. Quite. So, and I finally figured out how to do the algorithm that I already know, with just the first and last step removed, which I don't know why I had so much trouble with it.
Why don't you just like mentally do the first step and then actually do the rest of the steps?
Yeah, I don't know why I had trouble with it. I mean, it's also a thing because the cube isn't solved afterwards, so that kind of um I'll, actually,
You need more upgrades. I wouldn't. That was a waste.
yeah, of course it's you as a boss.
No, you'd be fine. You got range.
Yeah, that is actually true.
Short one. That's a low blow, sir. I thought you were the big honorable type.
You mark my
yeah, taking a Rubik's Cube apart that's well made actually the challenge, because like the first piece really doesn't want to go and actually had to loosen the screws that are in there.
Yeah, because you're using a professional Rubik's Cube now, and they have very good high tolerances considering the amount of friction movements they're having.
Yeah, and it's even not even like a high quality, I want to say.
No, but it's much better
Because, like-
quality than the cheap ones you'd find.
Yeah, but like this one was actually cheaper than the standard Rubik's brand ones. But
Ah.
I guess that's still like the marketing gag where they know that they have Rubik's in the name, they must be the best, and for
Yep.
those people that just don't bother with it.
Yeah, the one I had didn't have a very long, but it's like, this doesn't feel good in my hands. Even, like, I'm not great at Rubik's Cube, I'm just telling you that, but just from holding it in my hands, I can tell the quality of a product. And it's like, this don't feel smooth. It's very
Yeah.
creaky. No matter, like, I bet you wouldn't matter how much lubrication I would add to it. It will not smoothen the process.
Yeah, which is also something that I did not really look into yet. But I also, the level where I am, the time it takes me to turn is not the issue.
Are you able to do it one-handed yet, or?
No. Also, like, I'm not sure if there's a technique to it, or if it just
You don't
the
have
cube
to,
doesn't
but...
turn too well to it, because like it's clunky when I tried it.
It depends if you got the dexterity for your hands, mind you.
Yeah.
Hello there, Dionysus.
But yeah, I'm kind of focused on doing a planter right now.
Like right now, or
Sorry?
right now, in the middle of this?
No. Special effects hangover. Yeah, that's actually. I do have a synergy with hangover right now. So how can you block it? It's around you.
Reasons. It's kind of the opposite effect of the range of the spy's backstab range. Like there's like a forgiving range where you can just strip stab from the side, even though you're not on the back anymore. Or the elusive rare face stab, which is totally a thing.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, depending on if like the game lags just right, for some reason stabbing from the front counts as the back.
That's not fair.
Yeah, blame Valve, they coded it weirdly.
Yeah.
I think that quirk has been resolved by around about now. This is a while ago, so that might have changed.
Are you telling me Team Fortress 2 got updates at some point?
With its spaghetti code? I mean, we're supposed to get a update at some point. God knows when. Holiday-sized update. That is too fucking vague.
Yeah.
Sharpen my senses.
Anyway, it's not the heavy update.
And like, fuck, this is fishing spot overlocked. Yeah, I'm taking way too much damage in Elysium again.
Apologies if I've got nothing topic-wise right
Yeah.
now. It's half I'm running blank, half my fucking tongue is still being a bastard right now.
Of course it is.
It's just been nothing but a nuisance today. It's like, yeah, I want a perfect distraction while I'm stealthing around. Just what I needed.
Yeah, something that keeps you mindful of stuff.
It's like, I had ideas to do other things today, but it's just, well, mainly vocal related. But it's like, when you're having mouth issues, do you just tolerate and do it, or do you wait? That's a genuine question I have for voice actors.
Yeah. Please give me what I want.
No.
Optimus. Yay!
How is it insulting? You're second place. Narcissistic piece of shit.
And of course, it's stupid enemies I have to get behind.
Oh yeah, it's this area. They're filled with them.
I remember now why I just like the spear, because these enemies are not really an issue with it, and you don't have to think about it. But with everything else, you actually have to position yourself correctly and all that stupid stuff.
I guess you just lucked out a lot with the bow then.
Like,
Well, to be
this
fair,
isn't
yeah,
just the
with-
first wave of them, it's like
Just almost forgetting
probably
like
about to die.
almost forgetting that with the bow you also had all those extra abilities to the side that was good to bypass it anyway.
Yeah.
So much visual distraction.
Yeah. But at least I have to call it, kind of makes up for it. Oh, it didn't use the death defense there.
Somehow. You'll lose it in a minute.
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, so
you watch, he will.
this is... Yeah, now happy that I didn't choose the Endless Hammer, because it actually showed up again. Counter tactics!
It was gonna happen eventually.
Yeah, worked for a while.
We're feeling it.
I think it actually was the trap that killed me.
Well, better the trap than those guys.
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me what kills me. It's like, it's gonna... I mean, except for Theseus, like, I don't want to get killed by him.
But what about when you kill these things? Can you get hurt by these spirit things before they regenerate?
No,
Okay,
they
that-
are just...
Okay, that would be insulting.
yeah. But there's literally no way to do it. Okay, please give me a good upgrade. First level is Muslant, damage. 16% Piercing is actually not bad.
Yeah, considering the enemies you're encountering here, it's quite useful.
So, is this, you think, a free chamber where I heal myself? Oh, let's just assume it is.
Could have paid for it, but whatever.
Yeah, it is a free chamber where...
But it's not healing.
I mean, it is kind of good against armor, but it doesn't really help against... But I also don't really do much other critical damage, so yeah, let's just go for the armor and...
Piercing plus armor? Yeah, it's a good combination. No heals here.
I think it's because I still haven't gotten the fountain stuff yet.
Nope.
The fiend comes crawling back
Okay, Theseus.
drawn as he is, much like the unassuming moth onto the flame of righteousness.
I don't know why he still has the smug aura, considering how
Yeah.
often we've actually beaten him.
Let's get this started. I've come a long way.
Hear that, Asterius? Our fiendish visitor is begging us for mercy. Begging us, no doubt.
Is there any point in the game that like the characters acknowledge it's like, damn it, he's actually really good at getting out of here? You know? Maybe we should have second thoughts about this.
I think not pieces, but there is the point where he actually thinks you're bought Asterius against him and he becomes really, really sad.
Good. damage output is decent.
Yeah,
It could be
it's
better.
like it could be better, but the quick build is actually quite working.
Yeah, you got a
Also, I
good build here.
probably should stop focusing on pieces because I
Yeah,
want
second phase is gonna kick in
like,
a minute.
Yeah, it's like
That just shows how good it is. This is kind of like this section of the game is a good way to estimate if your build is good enough for the next boss, you know?
yeah.
Okay, one left. This should be the easy part.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang.
So there we go, become invulnerable. Let's see the deck. I mean, she's not helping me right now, so yeah. But it's really insulting if like, a god you currently have a build of helps Theseus in this fight. Like,
Ow. That's something I never really thought about. This game has like a pseudo lock-on, right? You don't have to aim much when you're using this thing. It's kind of generalized towards the enemy, right?
yeah.
That's one champion unseated. We got them, my good shade.
Just him.
Give compliments to the shade.
Yeah.
Heal.
So, it's not bad. But I also can. I think I will go for a boon up top.
I can do this again.
Can you though? Can
Yeah.
you? Right, so right now we need to just kind of focus on either restoring your lost lives or just your full health.
Yeah.
Hope it's nicer outside than it is in here. Should stock up.
So like this, for example, which is just straight up better because I heal from it as well.
You sure? Just extended your health, that's not
it-
really healing.
I mean, it gives me the HP and just dunks it right on top of it.
Oh, whatever.
This one, I guess.
Just being real quiet this stream so far,
Yeah,
apparently.
it's like
I'm out of topics, man. I've burned them all up because there's only so much I could be talking about Hades, you know? It's the same game, just the third run now.
and hopefully the third one. We don't know that yet. Oh, I think. Oh, there was a race that I didn't break. Stupid poison. Can't stand anywhere. It's annoying.
I guess just to satiate my curiosity into committing the whole 10 run thing. How much will change per run? Like, is it still going to be the same game at its core, or will like something
yeah.
drastically change, like on the 5th or something like that?
Not really. It's still the same game.
So that wasn't a yes then, because
So-
mixed messages here.
It's still going to be the same game, but I'm confused what you mean with mixed messages.
You said yes, the game will change. No, it won't. The game will
No.
not change. It's like, don't just say yes and then no.
Sorry, I'm trying to not die here.
Die faster, please. Ow.
On. Not me. I think that the main thing that kind of prevented this one from being really good is the fact that I didn't heal with the boss fights because I didn't beat them yet.
And so you're wasting money on healing yourself.
It's kind of overkill, but on the other hand, it's like the last.
There's no such
It's
thing.
going to get again, anyways.
There's no better kill than an overkill.
Okay, this is actually good. Yeah. This probably won't be a win.
Yeah, we'll just see. So there's nothing on this floor that can get your lives back, right?
No.
Hmm.
What do you do for 25 damage?
Eyes rat, and I am big. It doesn't have you in very small spaces, these ones.
Yeah, it's like, because like I can't really dodge into the stupid thing where they... I totally dodged that one.
The game says no.
It's no use.
Alright, Silver.
Damn, I didn't make it. Wait, is it this way? Please, please, please be done soon.
What, she's gonna do a perfect run now for some reason.
Oh.
Gah.
Yeah.
Killed by a rat.
Yeah, stick to the spear and...
Yeah,
both.
we'll stick to the favorites now. No need to change anymore.
So I didn't really get that much darkness out of it because of that now.
I'm up. You know, I've only heard the tales of the gigantic, vicious, flesh-eating vermin up there near the surface. Now I guess we both know that those tales are definitely true.
Yeah.
Cursed rats. Oh, that's the wrong person.
The sealed weapons by your chambers. Your father won't observe their absence, I don't think. They remind him of a time he stood together with his brothers and sisters. He wants nothing more to do with any of that. I think it's...
So, all those weapons belong to Hades.
Yeah.
power that once sealed
I wonder.
the Titans.
This is one of those games where the final boss actually uses the weapons that you use.
Thank you for
No, I think he has his own spear now, but he does use a spear like he did in the wars.
Still, all those weapons, and Hades himself doesn't use them.
You called upon your
No, he has his own one.
as I understand,
Boring.
Hades, sir. Referring to myself, of course.
Well, Orpheus, if you're quite finished with your little stint within the depths of Tartarus, I'd like to ask again. Play us a song already. Or else next time I'll not be quite so charitable with your punishment.
Father, stop that.
Mm.
I must apologize again, Lord Hades, sir, for I'm afraid that I've no wish to sing as yet. In spite of
Just
your
bring back his
promises,
bloody wife, and he'll be happy as ever.
Yeah,
is my
and you
final
literally can do this in this game.
at this
Good.
time.
Because he's obviously in an absolute depressive state right now.
Is that so? Why then I'll go ahead and wait. I've all the patience in the world.
Do you, though?
Kinda, nah. No, don't really need the accent. Let's see what we got for fishing.
I just... Sorry. Do so when you pass by her, just popped out love hearts, which means she totally has a crush on him.
I should have spoiled it. I mean, yeah.
I can see it from a mile away, man.
She actually friend zones you.
No!
Yeah.
How dare! Maybe she's just not ready yet.
Yeah.
But what if I commit just hard enough?
Nasty, almost mindless siblings born entirely from your own blood? Something like that? Do you have any
I'm assuming there's like a very valid reason why Dusa won't commit.
Yeah, she's was a friend, so it's like...
with impunity.
It's like, if I do this, Hades won't like me and he'll probably fire me.
Absolutely. Thanks for asking.
I'm assuming that is the logical reason. That's my best guess.
From me, leave me alone. We've nothing to discuss here anymore.
I was just checking up on you. Just let me know if you wanted to talk
Can't we just be nice?
Yeah.
And unsearchable values.
Yeah, but I actually have not enough darkness for the other stuff right now, so.
That I lived. You knew at least approximately where she went. You and father, you could have spared us so much pain.
I swore a binding oath never to say, child. I have already
Stupid
circumvented
oaths.
as much as can be done. Know that I acted with only her well-being in mind, as well as yours.
Not fully convinced here.
Hmm. You didn't get. Oh, you got one.
Yeah, it is. It's better because like I don't need the darkness really that much anymore.
But you were just saying that you weren't getting enough to heal.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the 10-step things right now, like that barely give me anything. So, your decision. Which one should I go for?
Spear, you were fussing about it, you might as well use it. You haven't actually done a successful run with the spear yet.
Ready to go or what? Blazes?
Okay, so yeah, this is also why I wanted to unlock all of them. You can actually upgrade those now
Oh, good.
with like different movesets a bit.
Okay,
For
which
the spear, it gives you better special damage, range, and speed. So what?
that's
do you
just an
think-
upgrade.
Yeah, what do you think I'm using?
So what changes when you with the gauntlet then? I'm curious to see what would make that better. You don't have to upgrade it, you just want to see what the options are.
Yeah, and I also really like the carbon one for the bow, and since I'm actually kind of using it, it's pretty much now that.
Alright.
Also, does it look different? So it's like when we do
Yeah,
this,
I like it's got a variant.
they do this now.
Homing shot. Yay.
Yeah.
So the strangest thing happened while you were out, boy.
Nope. Still the same stock sound effect.
There it picked up this eerie glow. Could see it from the corner of my eye. Calm down, Skelly. I'm sure whatever it is perfectly normal for a legendary semi-sentient titan-slaying weapon from the dawn of time.
Yes.
That's just it. Those weapons of yours, they have seen some real business, pal. You're giving them a real workout, so maybe they're starting to like you or something. Loosening up a bit, like you and me.
Oh, buddy, oh, pal, little chum of mine. Can I, oh, go ahead.
Oh, this one needs one. So good. Nice.
Can I see the list of options before, with the gauntlet? I just want to see what the upgrade path would be for it.
Yeah.
I'm just curious what
I
would
guess gives you
make...
more dodge chance, which is good because you need.
You need it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the upgrades aren't that radically different, just like...
Yeah, like the last ones actually are more, but yeah, the others are kind of like nice to have.
Just a plus. You can't have all of them at once, annoyingly.
Oh
Yep.
no, I had the one with it where I beat it.
Oh, okay. Where does it say that?
Not a chance.
Because the Titan plot is already unlocked with it.
Not to speak of
Ah, I
the
see.
Mount Olympus in this household, do you hear me? Nor shall you invoke the names of its inhabitants.
But I will.
At last I know the gods
Okay.
by name.
Nice.
You took care of Theseus down in Elysium of late there, Zach. Nice work. Never liked that bond between us. There's this nice lass helped him out one time and he just dumped her rotten. I don't like that, man.
Such a bummer to the party, dude.
Yeah.
Good old spear.
Find that moving.
It is slower, though. That's the only downside with it. So, another run of Hades.
Yeah, another finding topics. Yay.
You are feeling that hit of repetitiveness now, aren't you?
I mean, I'm not because I'm playing and I have to focus. It's like-
True, but as an audience viewer now,
Yeah.
this is what it feels like.
You can be excited to how I screw this one up.
You fuck it up by environmental damage.
It's not a bad guess. Hey, come on, Zagreus, aim.
Need a topic of discussion. I just need anything right now. Just anything, man. Let me find it. Something's must have happened in the last 5 minutes.
I mean, can continue topic about Lego and other systems that kind of started to become better than them.
Well, anything's better than Lego right now. I'm not saying Lego's bad, it's just overpriced, and that's the problem.
And sometimes they are both, which is then when it becomes really terrible.
Like, it's the... What was the arguing defense? It was something like the price per part bullshit, whatever. It's like, how does the value work, man?
Sorry?
Like, the value of the sets is mostly price per part. That's the logic most of the time.
Yeah.
But I'm like, no, it's the license for it's the price for the license for the product. That's where the money's going.
And this is also why they are so bad. It's like and like you can really tell it's like the Star Wars sets, even compared to other Lego, so much more expensive for what you get.
Because it's Star Wars, and they've been there since the bloody start. Almost.
Yeah.
But, you know, they've been there for years. They're never going to lose that license, are they?
No, I mean, it has to be still one of their most profitable licenses. But yeah. But sadly enough, they also now kind of extended this. I mean, the Disney stuff is also like, holy hell, this is bad. And then oh, fucking hell, yes.
Are the Avatar sets licensed under Disney? 'Cause, you know, they are technically.
No, the other. You mean the
you know, the James Cameron Avatar sets.
Yeah, Cameron sets. It was like the not last airbender. What was it called again?
That did happen though. That's the thing. It didn't have many sets. I think it was only like 3 maximum.
Yeah.
It didn't last very long. It did happen though.
No, they have new ones right now. They also got one for the first movie, and like again, like they're expensive. But the sets themselves are good enough. So
yeah, but compared then to now, like you know, they're pretty simple.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like the Disney princess stuff is holy hell.
Bollocks.
Yeah, like, and then it's even like insulting me because like the way they are structured, they are so like you legitimately have like one card you place per step. I'm not exaggerating now. But yeah.
Let me look up something.
Special. Like to the point where it's like you kind of have to feel insulted as girl if you build this just because of how stupid Lego thinks you are. Which if you buy it for the price, kind of maybe plays a part of it that they know that only if you don't know that there are better options. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm just looking. You brought up the Disney princess things. The first thing came to mind. Oh, the Lego Elsa castle and how shit that is. The problem with these building type things is that they're flat. They're really flat.
Yeah.
And yet, let me see here. For at least this decent looking Elsa castle, mind you, it only looks good at the front. Almost 200 quid.
Oh
no.
fuck! Yeah. How many pieces? Just gonna reference a bit.
Let me see. I'm just only looking through Google Images. I haven't actually looked into it. Where's the piece count? That's the set number. Where's the piece count? Or have they stopped doing that because they know what we're doing?
I mean, they shouldn't. On the side, it usually says it still. This last time I checked.
Oh wait, sorry. There's 2 Lego Elsa castles, which is the problem. It's like, fuck.
Yeah. Just go for the one that's worse.
Hang on.
Just go for the more expensive one and see like the margin that they have there.
Oh wait,
Can't afford both again. Why? I'm always super. I mean, I'm going to get the Delos Hammer eventually because I think it has to show up twice.
okay, so for this one, oh shit, it's more expensive directly from the Lego website. Of course it is.
Yeah, because like the stores know how expensive Lego is and actually cut down on it.
It's 1,700 pieces.
1,700, yeah, for 200.
Sorry, on the Lego store, 220 quid. No, just no. It's mostly transparent pieces, by the way.
Yeah, but I think transparent pieces are actually more expensive.
Still, I can see this being under 200. Maybe it's 160 or 140.
Yeah.
That's pushing it.
Maybe for you, not a comparison. Go to search Blue Bricks, Blaustein, so BLA, then
Hang
you
on.
would already find it.
Blue bricks. What did you say?
Yeah, Blue Bricks with a lot of access.
Oh, wow, access. Okay. Blue bricks. Let's
And
have
then
a look.
BLRO.
I found blue bricks. So
Yeah.
what makes them unique?
Not unique, to just make good sets. That are not extremely overpriced. Like, that actually
Are they licensed or what are they?
they have the Star Trek stuff that I now got, but otherwise not really licensed. But I just the special one is the Plaustein, the Castle Plaustein.
Hang on.
Just to see what you get for 200 there for you.
Hang on, I'm looking. I'm trying to find stuff. I can't just put in price. That's the problem.
No, you should find it on their website if you search for it.
What am I searching for exactly?
BLAO.
Oh, AO.
AU, sorry.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, letters and fighting at the same time for me, it's hard because pronouncing the letters individually is something that I always have to think about.
Okay, I found Blaustein. Is that
Yeah,
what you
yeah, that's it.
There's like multiple Blausteins. That's the problem.
Yeah, because you can extend it, but this should be the base version with nothing else.
I'll go with specials, I guess.
You're availed again.
One for castle. It looks really nice. It's out of stock
Yeah.
though. Yeah, for around 200, it's about the same, but I can see the value. It's a full 3D model as well. It's not just flat.
Exactly, and like it has completely modeled inner rooms as well.
Interiors and
Yeah.
stuff.
So it's just like, and you can have them mentally put them next to each other, but you have this really small thin thing which is the Lego set, and then you have this massive thing, and you get it for the same price.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, I'd rather have this for that same price. I get better value out of it.
and this is like then where it becomes ridiculous, like to like just compare those sets next to each other and be like, if you have this thing standing next to each other, like, what would you buy?
The one you recommended.
Know anything else except that the price is the same.
Yeah, the one you recommended. No argument.
And yeah, that's kind of like why people kind of start to.
It's the bloody I think I'm familiar with this situation because this happens way too often nowadays. The problem here is that this is the I guess I don't know what to label the problem. It's basically Lego is so successful they can't fail no matter how much they change things or bugger things up. They just won't fail. Same problem with the Pokemon Company. Doesn't bloody matter. Brand popular.
Yeah, and like, and it is starting to change, but
yeah, no, they're not.
people are now aware that there's other systems out there that have a way better price value structure.
Kind of the same thing with, I brought this up before, with the third-party Transformer toys that are much, much better. Granted, they're not cheap. There are some cheap ones out there. Like, that is the defense against with Hasbro, is that their figures are a bit more affordable, but you get what you pay for with these third-party toys, which are much more investing. I'd label it literal investments. But you get far more interesting product out of it. Like, so right now, Hasbro had implemented the Studio Series figure, which is kind of like the in-between to the Masterpieces and the regular figures, whatever. It's supposed to be like, these are more accurate figures to, like, based on, like, the movie stuff or any other Transformer stuff, whatever.
Yeah.
So basically, it's like, oh, we brought back the way we used to make the figures now. It's like, what? Because they cheapen the figures a lot nowadays. It's like, oh, good, you brought back the old way. Can you make the normal way again? No? Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But these figures are fine. Like, most are hit, but a lot of misses, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Big example was the Studio Series attempt at the Devastator from Revenge of the Fallen, if you remember what that looked like.
I just know the Star Destroyer.
Star Destroyer? I'm talking about Transformers.
Yeah, I know, but the Devastator did stuff with the Star Destroyer.
Nope.
What?
That's not the same thing.
I know, but it has the same name. That's the only thing I think about it. Like, that's the thing I know.
Okay, I think of the fucking Constructicons being the giant combiner robot. But anyway, yeah, the Studio Series attempted doing that, where it's about, I think, 6 figures, I think it was, because the thing with the Studio Series, they wanted to make it more accurate to actually adapting how the film made the combiner rather than how they did it in the past, basically. So they added more figures than they did before. I think it's about 6 or 7 figures that combines into this thing. Final combination looks nothing like the actual thing. For fuck's sake. Like, individually, the figures look great because they both have to transform into robots, into vehicles, and be a limb. That's not easy to design and do. Especially with these impossible to design Michael Bay designs.
Yeah.
And the final product is close, but it's like no amount of upgrade kits can fix this.
Yeah.
So there's this third-party toy line that has the exact amount of figures that's accurate to the movie's design, and it is fucking huge. It's so big, but it's like, it's immaculately detailed, really good level of complex transformations, especially one of the figures, which is inherently a nightmare to transform because of the nature of the design. Can't be helped. If you want it to be accurate, you pay with suffering with a really challenging transformation.
Yeah.
You get this beautiful, beautiful final combination. The only problem is that it's expensive as all hell, but it's just like, I don't know, I'd rather, if you're gonna go out your way to pay for a modest price for, not modest, it's still expensive, like maybe 200 or something for this combiner, you know? You might as well go the extra mile and get this really, really good big one. You're willing to dedicate space for the studio version, you might as well go the whole mile.
Yeah. Stupid.
Let's get out of here.
Shameless. It's like knocking your words here. But yeah, I mean, excited for my first Bluebrick set, which is like the entirety of the Enterprise, the next generation one, which costs less than Elsa's.
Yeah, so
castle.
let me look at that then, considering we're here about this. Let's see. Is it just a regular Starship Enterprise then, or what?
Not regular, it's the next generation with Picard version, like it's on the box, so it's like NCC 1701D.
I'll pay for that.
What damage?
Let's see.
Actually affect enemies.
There it is.
which I got in a sale, which
There
also
it
made me happy because it was 50 euros off, which made my this is kind of cruel too. My birthday is coming up soon, and it is in sale at the same time.
You just have to wait. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. It's like, yeah, it's actually a decent price for what it is, and it's far more detailed than what Lego would do with it.
Yeah, and it has prints, like no stupid stickers for this.
No stickers? That's impossible.
Yeah, which is also why I really love the Saturn V from Lego, because no print, like only prints on the entire thing, and there's a lot of stuff that could have been prints, but it didn't, and it's 69
Nice.
parts for 120 this price, which
Yeah, something
actually
like that.
quite good value.
Yeah, sensible price.
It's also nice because that is the year when they first landed on the moon, so it's like that alone makes it really cool.
They knew what they're doing, I think.
Yeah.
Makes you question though, like, is the price value ideal? You know, because it's like,
I mean,
they intentionally made sure that the price number accumulated to that, which means there must be some filler pieces.
not really. Like
The build feels right. I'm not going to deny that. It looks like it was done correctly. It's just like they managed to get the number exactly right. Like,
yeah.
how much shenanigans did they have to get to make this work?
Yeah, but there is also this set was not designed by Lego, but came from Lego Ideas. So.
Ideas, yeah.
Yeah, which is also like.
If I had to, I just had a thought of how they managed to make this.
The Lego Ideas sets, some of the best Lego sets still.
Well,
because
it's like half of them are really good, half of them are just like, here's X and Y TV show minifig set.
yeah,
Those are boring.
but you know, like build-wise, they are usually quite superior to what Lego builds themselves. But
I just had a thought of how they made the Saturn V, round that number correctly. I forgot that there's also a lunar lander set bit next to it, pretty much, where it doesn't actually have like a little piece of the moon to land onto, like a little base.
no, but you have the moon lander, you have the touchdown with the escape pod kind of thing. You know, the one that parachutes down.
Yeah.
A bit of water, but you don't have a moon surface, which
I thought it did. Whatever.
could have been, but
No, it's just like that would be the excuse for extra parts to make the number work.
yeah.
I had a thought and I've forgotten about it. Oh yeah. Right. Did you see that was it about a month ago I think now? The Lego did like a brick built barnacle type thing?
No.
Okay. The only
Do
problem
they
with,
acknowledge that Bionicle still exists?
yeah, it was to celebrate an anniversary thing. The only problem of obtaining this, you can't buy it. It's got to come with having you have to order from Lego. That's a big problem. They do this type of thing where you order from Lego on a certain price, you get a thing for free, and the thing you get for free for I think around 150 is you get a brick built Tahoe, the first one.
The first generation ones.
Yeah, entire brick built design, and they've done a great job translating it. And it comes with quite a bit, considering most giveaways that Lego do are quite small. This one's quite, it's enough to sell on its own. So why don't they? That's the major issue. You have to pay quite high just to get this thing. So
Because that's the Lego strategy. Yeah.
But they translated it really well, considering they stepped away from the whole, the CCBS system nowadays. Yeah, they've done the translation really good, and I think it's spurned. I think that there's quite a few fan designs now of the other Toa being translated. They've done a great job at that. But I'm just here like, can we make this a series again? You could do it, Lego. This is something the fans have been pitching for ages, by the way.
Yeah.
Like either full brick-built characters or a minifig line or something like that. There's been a lot of fan concepts I've been seeing around, just pitches. A lot of pitches, damn it. It's like, Lego, you have other brands. Please use them again.
No.
No, the only original IP we got is Ninjago. Nothing else. What are you talking about?
But apparently the Niagara sets are actually quite good.
Yeah, I'm not denying that, but I'm just like, you got other brands, you know.
Yeah.
But you're not
Yeah,
gonna
they
dare
killed
spread
so
out.
much stuff that actually was good, and it's so sad. And then the stuff they kept, like City, is also like so overpriced and so bad right now. It's like,
But it makes money.
and like,
You remember? Do you remember like Chima? That one happened.
fuck, I actually don't.
Chima came out at just the wrong time because it was at the time it was being compared to Thundercats because there were quite a few similarities. But apparently that particular theme had really good ideas and story behind it. It could have been the next Battle Call, but Lego weren't confident with it.
Yeah.
Typical. Now I go Ninjago again for the 18th time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Lego's just stuck in the license hell right now.
Yeah, but it makes the money, and I think that like that they're really starting to die with like how much they actually sell to children anymore because of how expensive we got and other options you have.
Mm.
Yeah, let's go for damage reduction. I don't like the revenge thing too much.
Start spending some
Skipping
money.
boss fights, yeah. It's like skipping boss fights where I can actually afford stuff. Yes, please. Can even heal myself without next chambers.
Aphrodite or Aphrodite again.
Yeah.
Pleasure doing business.
I actually go for Hermes. It's
What's Aphrodite's challenge? What would hers be based on?
I mean, it's not based on.
Oh,
It's just like
that's the reward.
it indicates that the room is tougher.
Okay.
But I'm actually not that badly equipped for this one because I have so many damage.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing now bounces like crazy.
Good. Anything that makes the game easier means it's a smoother run.
Yeah.
That's not the name of it.
Also, I completely forgot that I can hit it with another attack and then actually do way more damage to it.
So I'm assuming that shield effect is when you do a perfect. I guess
No,
dodge or
this
block?
is my the call that I can do.
Okay.
Artemis just makes you invulnerable for 1.5 seconds, and
Which is very
once you
useful.
get it full. But it's hard to time because like I don't dodge when I have it on, but then I also don't always know when it disappears. So
I just now noticed that Aphrodite is not wearing anything.
yeah.
Thanks.
But
We get-
she at
we-
least.
We get it. She's the literal embodiment of segs. You're decent on. Okay, never mind. I'll shut up.
Yeah, but like I can get better stuff for money if I'm lucky.
Who?
Sorry?
Die by Varatha. Who?
That's
it?
the spear.
That's the spear. Okay. I was gonna guess it, but it's like, nah. I don't feel like it.
Okay, one thing is it actually doesn't bounce.
You
back.
nerfed it.
Yeah. It's like,
You brought this thing to make this easier, and all you've done is made it worse.
they were just really awkwardly positioned.
But will you meet him up for it? Okay, why do the chariots purr? Don't deny it. It sounds like it purrs. The chariots sound like they purr.
I mean, they just swipe at you and want to destroy you, so they're obviously cats.
Yes, clearly. Nice. Or does it home in?
It does home in.
Okay, never mind. I rescind that. That doesn't count.
That was nice to just dash into it. Yeah, stupidly.
The chariots exploding, they don't hurt the enemies, do they?
No.
Ah.
Like, why would enemies hurt each other? That's stupid.
It's called strategy. That makes the game fun.
Yeah. Oh, there's the deadless hammer.
Oh shit, I completely forgot. It was like, I finally finished the Uncharted book. It took God knows how long.
Wow. Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, shit, that happened. I finally got around to just pushing myself. Just like, I'm gonna fucking finish this now. Okay, let's review this finally. It's fine. If you want more Uncharted, it might scratch that itch. Not greatly though, because I have no fucking idea in the timeline where it fits. I'm assuming it's a pre-Uncharted 1 story, considering Elena's not in it at all.
Okay.
And they implement this character who does not show up in the games whatsoever, so
Yeah,
it's
but
not like the Mass Effect books and where there's clear connections.
I don't like the minimum wage.
Yeah, you were gonna say something?
Yeah, just deciding, and I don't like when it reduces my minimum wage, so I'm not picking that one.
I meant the book.
Oh. Hoo.
I'm not gonna give the answer
Yeah,
now.
this is good.
Delicious.
Anyway,
The flag is good.
yeah, the Uncharted book is decent. Won't fully scratch an itch compared to other
Yeah.
book adaptations. It's fine, but you're not missing out anything if you don't want to read it.
Yeah,
Not game. The book has a bit of pacing issue because I think it goes. So since it mentions 4 labyrinths, whatever, it goes through the first 2 at a modest pace. But by the time you're in the 3rd labyrinth, it's like it's only a quarter of the book left. There's no room for the 4th one.
Yeah.
So just skips right past it. And the end of the game just kind of happens. Book. It's not a game. It's a book. Yeah, it's fine. Just did a pacing issue, and there's no sequel. It's just the one-er, so
Yeah.
fine. Not all books are perfect.
Yeah, but I think like for video game books, if it's fine, it's usually it's like okay. Like,
Yeah,
you want more? It's fine. Like
I guess I could say the same for the Spider-Man PS4 prequel book. It is fine. It's not needed, but it does provide some context to the setup that leads up to Kingpin at the start of the game. So it's a lot to build up to, but you know it's nice. And it also goes. I think it does go a bit in depth with the reason to why Peter and MJ split. So if I recall correctly. But yeah. Right now, I haven't started yet because I'm slow read. I'm having a look at some of the the FNAF series had quite a few books. Like they had the main core 3 books that were released in the game's release, but then there was a whole wave of they were compared to like books akin to like the Goosebump books. You heard of Goosebumps?
no, I know the word, but other than that.
Okay, Goosebumps was a book series that was basically horror stories for kids. So not outright traumatizing. But apparently these FNAF books are outright traumatizing. So it's like
it's like are you sure about this?
Yeah, it's like yes. And kids will be reading these, by the way. I haven't started yet because it's the next thing I'll try to read. And they're really short. They're like 3 short stories in 1 small book, so they're designed to be digestible. It'll be interesting to relay how traumatizing they can be. Because you can get away a lot in printed media.
Yeah.
I think I saw that in the Kids' Choice Awards. I think the FNAF book series, at least the the Fazbear Frights. That's what this series is named. I think it was nominated in the Kids' Choice Awards for the books, and like, sure, this is for kids. Like, it does say outright on the back of the book that, you know, this isn't for the faint-hearted. Like, even FNAF fans will get spooked of it. It's like,
What did we do with this?
I don't know, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Only have fun with the violence right now. This isn't the best part.
Well,
Maybe I
keep your
should,
just keep your distance. You'll be fine.
yeah. But Hades doesn't like to keep distance.
Except he does.
Actually, he isn't that aggressive, yeah.
It's all the green glowing hand things that get you in, really.
But I might can restore one if I get lucky with the things.
Money.
Yeah. I can get an additional Athena Boon if I go for money. But yeah, one thing that I actually remember that I wanted to talk about before I got distracted again. For books, I actually do like it when they introduce stuff like or characters that haven't been seen before, because like it's always a bit weird when you know what happens. It's like you know, the Anderson Mass Effect book with
Kaylee Sanders.
yeah, with Kirsten and Saren. It's like, yeah, I know that both of them are fine.
I'm alright with the Mass Effect books because they were written by the same people who were writing the games, so they mesh in much better. It definitely helps when you get to Mass Effect 3, you actually meet one of the book characters. You actually get them realized. Really helps support that the books are canon. But in other media, not so much. You don't see any of the book stuff that tie in with it, and that doesn't help. It's either supplementary material or just straight up adaptation of the game, which is the Resident Evil books, by the way. Yeah, very, from what I recall, near butchered adaptations, but at least they're more faithful than the fucking movies. The live action movies, I gotta clarify that, because the CGI ones are actually, you can actually label which ones are canon.
Yeah, but to be fair, like video game movies, it's like how can you screw this up all the time again? Like,
especially with Resident Evil, how do you fuck that up multiple times? Even with, you know, different people, not just the Paul Anderson, whoever directed, it was A. Anderson who was directing the Resident Evil movies. So even the Resident Evil movies that were not directed by him, they still fucked up. How? How do you still fuck up? Did you not learn anything?
they never do. Thanks, Athena. Actually got one back.
Oh, good.
Yeah, let's see what Hermes got for me.
It still kind of annoys me, like, in this day and age. It still kind of annoys me this day and age. We're not quite yet out of the bad video game movie phase.
Yeah.
We're just in the transitional point. There's still some bad video game movies being made, but, you know, we're almost there. Hopefully the Mario movie will finally tell people to shut the fuck up and actually make some decent ones out there.
Well, actually, what do you think of the last trailer?
So far, what I've seen of just from the trailers, it's just like, it looks like it's just going to be a good time. That's all it needs to be. It doesn't have to be anything super groundbreaking, just be fun, just be entertaining. That's all you need.
It's like movies that just can be entertaining.
Unheard of.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same. I don't know. I just like I was going to compare it with the Sonic movies, but I'm like, I want the Sonic movies to be really good. That's the difference.
Yeah, let's go for the guaranteed thing.
doesn't help that at the end of Sonic 2, what we're teased for the Sonic 3, which is definitely happening, by the way, I'm still looking forward to that, is that we're getting Shadow. If they're implementing Shadow and his origin, because they're definitely doing his origin, for sure, we might get something really good out of this film. If they do it right.
Yeah, but to be fair, like, both of the Sonic movies actually have been really good, right?
Yeah, like, you know, the first Sonic movie was solid as a basis, but the Sonic 2 really stepped it up with relying more on the source material, which isn't a bad thing, by the way. But doing its own spin, Yeah, but doing its own spin on the source material and actually making some interesting ideas, like the origin of the Master Emerald and how it actually makes better sense the way the movie handled it than the games do.
Yeah.
Miracle that is. But yeah, I'm just really hoping to do movie 3 best with implementing Shadow, because doing it right, they're implementing Maria, and Maria is a sad concept with the fact that well, Maria's death is being shot by a gun. So sorry,
Oh.
not by a gun, I mean literally the military unit gun. GUN.
Oh.
Yeah, gun. They make that joke in Sonic 2, by the way.
Of course they do.
But Maria does get shot by a gun, though. So I'm wondering,
By a gun.
are we gonna visually see Maria being shot? But either way, they want to use Shadow, and I hope they do him justice, because like I think 2 years ago now, like Shadow was in a very poorly represented state. Let's label it as that.
Yeah. I mean, that video game also didn't help with him. Also, Hermes calling out that going against Cameron is a bad idea. Yeah, I know.
I know. I learned my lesson. I won't do it ever again.
I do love it. Like, one of my favorite moments in Hades is when I go with the intention of something happening, like to God's like, please Hermes, give me the God Gouge fills up. And he gives it to me. It's like, yeah.
Pushing your luck.
Also, I got Death Defiance back again, like 2 back now.
Nice. Don't fuck it up. Don't waste him immediately.
Also, I can actually not cannot do the around corner thing with the spear upgrade.
Yep.
Um,
Oh my god, the ricochet on this thing's ridiculous.
yeah.
Ah, damn. I just reminded myself of something. So in Metal Gear 5, since I'm playing that recently, due to me being me, I'm always going to be the pacifist route, as in don't kill anyone because it's more
Yeah.
beneficial that way. Damn it. There are some pretty nifty guns in the game. In Metal Gear 5, since this is the past, Ocelot is around, naturally, and him being the revolver gun-toting madman that he is, he gets a very unique revolver gun in that game, and it's a specific, it's like a customized gun to him that's purely fictional. I don't think it's based on anything. But the benefit with the gun is that, goddamn, this thing can ricochet off anything, and it practically homes in on anyone.
Oh,
Like,
wow.
damn, that's powerful. But it kills, so I'm like, fuck, I can't use it. It's
I mean,
like there's a
this
lot
is-
of games in the game. There's a lot of guns in the game I just will never get to experience due to the nature of me being me.
Yeah.
Well, me trying to be Big Boss, because Big Boss doesn't kill. I'm hoping that maybe there's like an upgrade path that'll enable the gun to have like just sleeping rounds or something. Because some of the guns I just recently went through, because it's like I got a lot of extra money. I'll just buy the generic guns and see what upgrade path it goes to. It's like, oh, there's an option to make it into a peaceful weapon. Wish past me knew about that earlier.
That is nice, yeah.
Still haven't found the food yet.
Yeah. So, actually, it takes far. I didn't think this could happen. I think maybe I didn't encounter before it happened so little that I don't have it.
Well, you're getting a pretty solid build now, so
Yeah.
I can't really argue with it. So is that 451? Will that provide like a really good upgrade, or is it just?
I
the
think
price
it
of
is a better one, yeah. But I just go for most. It's like they also have like rarity tiers where higher rarity just gives you higher bonus. Damage.
I'd go for the healing if it was me, but whatever.
I mean, it's just 10%. It's not that much in the.
You say that.
Also, let's go for failed choices because it's already a thing.
Go for Athena. She seems to be insisting so far.
Yeah.
Either way,
Well-
you have to fight to get your health back.
I actually go for the health because I have all my Death Defiances again is so that kind of counts 4 times now.
So can you, I'm not sure if it's a visual quirk way, but can you like manually just walk over to the spear and pick it up?
Not sure actually.
I feel like he's been doing that. I'm not sure if that's just a visual quirk, and I want to know now. Yeah, you're over there, and I'm over here.
Yeah, it's
you don't
like
have
I'm knocking
projectiles.
the dude in a fight. Let's put it in the corner. Yeah,
Yeah,
actually.
yeah, you can just grab it. Neat. It's an unnecessary detail, but it makes sense.
Ah, fuck. So I actually don't really know the boss patterns for these things because I never fight them, so that's
Yeah.
really interesting.
What is that? Like a shaman? I think they're all poison related.
It's a satire, just a bigger variant.
Sota, okay.
But I poisoned him accidentally at some point.
Neat.
Oh.
Well,
Wait,
you didn't get much health back.
That still wasn't it. Fuck you, game. Like,
I told you, Athena.
Working on getting you your treat still, boy. A fishing point.
wow, I have to go for all 5 of them. Seriously, game.
Bad
You
luck.
gotta make me do this.
You avoid the bosses. Here you go. That's what happens.
Yeah, I mean that's usually my tactic because, like I said, like the bosses are pain. But I can do this.
So what is it? 3 rooms per route you take? Looks like it.
3, 4. I think it depends.
I don't have to do anything.
Break the things that I want you to break.
There was a pot that you missed. A freebie.
Yeah, thank God. Yeah, I do actually deflect it, but so.
How bad can it be? It's healing juices. Worked really hard for this one.
Yep.
It is bribery.
I mean it is, yeah.
I love the variety he's got there. It's the only bit of text of the game that guarantees changes all the time. Fuck, it's cold. I keep forgetting this.
Yeah. Boy.
Boy!
You were never supposed to live. Took all of Nyx's strength to circumvent what should have been a certainty. Now you cannot stay dead. Such is the wry humor of the fates.
That don't sound right.
So according to the fates, I was never meant to be born, since neither
Fuck the fates.
Yeah.
No wonder I don't know anything about Zagreus. He's a character that wasn't supposed to exist.
You think everything a lie. The realm beneath our feet was appointed to me on certain conditions. Not that I had much of a choice. Among them, a one-time surface dweller such as I would never have an heir.
Yet here I am.
You really believe that? Then why attempt to have a child anyway?
This would be nice.
Anything. Why anyone would choose to have a child is a mystery to me.
Ah, he failed at protection because it didn't exist back then.
Yeah. Which is like, yeah, of course, it's like.
But man, the sex be good.
I am throwing so many at me now.
Because he wasn't last time. Your damage output's actually quite decent considering you're not really pushing yourself right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, just pace yourself and you should be alright this time. You don't need to be super daring, just do damage.
Yeah, yeah, no, I know.
Oh, later.
and I also can do this.
Fuck you, I can just ignore you. That heals you a little bit as well, right?
No, it doesn't. It just makes me vulnerable and reflects everything. Why do I keep dashing towards you when you do that stuff next to me?
Got range, use it.
Okay,
Not saying much because I don't want to be too much of a distraction out of respect.
Yeah, that's fair.
It'd be nice if there was like a marker for how low the HP needs to be to trigger the next phase. You can't
Yeah,
kill
but
him,
you
so
cannot get a feel. It's usually like the thirds.
it just needs to be notches in the HP bar. That's what he needs, is really. Oh, it's not a real strong indicator where he teleports from. However this works.
I'm going to build it up anyways, so might as well have fun with it. And Turner wants to face a father.
No!
But the thing is, like, he usually is just near you, so it's like, just get ready to dash once you see it on the floor.
I'm not sure about the second phase now. This is a bit slow.
Yeah, I don't really have a damaging cast, which kind of holds me back a bit. It's like the diagnosis one does so much damage once you stack it up.
What choice does that leave me?
You strike me back as well, and I just want to leave. Like, you can prevent this.
Actually, what's legit stopping you from just walking out? The door is right there.
Fuck. That's actually a good point.
It's not blocked or anything. It's right there.
Thank for those pillars.
Boy!
Okay, I can do that.
Oh, so you can? Oh, I was... Okay, so the... I kept saying that there's gotta be an ability that allows you to shoot through walls. And this is the one. My god, what is he doing? Okay, it wasn't shooting through walls, you're just at the right angle.
Yeah, but it works.
It does work. Ow. Oh, wait, no, it does. It's just...
Yeah,
I
I
don't
have
care.
to stand in it. That's
Right next to it. Whatever. It works. It's free damage. You're not gonna argue with that. Ow.
Come on. Come on, hurt this up.
Good timing. Just keep your distance.
Yeah, I mean, it's a bit tough to find, so. And
Just keep attacking. Just keep attacking.
yeah.
Alright, that's 3.
See, spear good.
You made it work. I think just output-wise, I don't know. Just most of the damage is coming from the damn secondary ability, not the actual weapon itself.
What's
From
the
the
secondary?
from the other runs, like with the bow and such, most of the damage output was from like assistance with like Zeus's lightning and all that such.
Yeah, that was a pure cast build, but I actually had a decent one with the spear because like I got the exposed thing as well, so it did quite a lot of damage on the back. But yeah,
I think the next one should be bow run with that new variant you got.
yeah, like I do actually like the bow where the special hits all the things.
Again, I have returned. I think I got an extra. Instead of 5 minutes, I got 6 minutes, so we'll make this work.
Yeah.
Wait, slow down, Zagreus. What do you mean? You told me you would not survive your birth, yet here you are. How wasn't that a lie?
Because he thought it was the truth. The fates appointed him dominion.
I think this whole fuck this whole fate and prophecy bullshit.
Yeah.
So he was left out
I'm sick and tired of it.
He never expected me to be born, much less survive.
He never expected you to survive. Then, forgive my asking.
Hang on, technically, the fates.
Did you?
Wait, the fates were right. He did die, but as the consequences of after dying wasn't specified, was it?
Yeah, but this is how they get you.
Nyx saved my life. Or gave me life, I guess.
Half-Life, more accurately.
The fates have
Yeah.
Maybe she persuaded them to go easier on me. She cannot say more. In any case, apparently it took her quite a while to revive me, and by then you were gone.
Nyx.
Stupid casting times.
Of course she was involved.
Hmm.
I only managed to escape because of her. Then she restored my stillborn son to life and nurtured him.
I'm surprised that Persephone is not BFFs with her.
As that
With
child.
Nyx, considering how much favors she's done.
I mean, she didn't know until now, so.
And Nyx deserves better.
Still don't know
Yeah.
how your father and Nyx never sent for you. Though,
Oh, call of death has struck in again.
please, if you had found out that I was born and very much alive, would you have come back?
Would I have come back to see my only child? Had I but known you lived.
Yeah, you could just
What
ask.
are you waiting for?
You know, you could just ask Persephone to just wait just outside the gates, and it'd be like, next run, you'll see Hades, and you could talk to him.
Well then, what if Father didn't want you doing that?
What if he didn't want me coming back to him? Or seeing you? Oh no, you're fading again, Zagreus. You've pushed yourself too hard. But what is it you meant by what you said?
Can't. Body failing
It's just
into the seas.
of mine. I'll be back.
You're not the Terminator.
I didn't quite pull it off right.
Father wanted her to leave, didn't he?
Maybe? No?
We'll find it.
You just died?
Again.
Died like nothing stabbed you, bludgeoned you, poisoned you, burned you, crushed you, blew you to bits, turned you to stone, but you're back here. Must have been those natural causes mortals talk about.
He caught the common cold. His body just
Yeah.
could not handle it.
Hey, fellas, it's doing.
Waiting for me in the
Isn't that
graveyard.
Thanatos down there?
Yeah.
Never entirely believed it was real.
Between us, lad, I wish it wasn't. Was such a thing available to my enemies during my fighting days? I surely
Why is Achilles here, by the way? Like, what's his association with Hades?
to use it well. May it serve you as it
Needed somebody to train his son to get some discipline.
I guess, but there's many other. No, wait, right, sorry. With the law of the Greeks, Achilles is the only real hero per se that actually died,
You took Lord Hades
Yeah.
down.
because all the other ones are still around.
I've never seen him quite like this before. I could scarce believe it when he came up through the pool of Styx himself.
Seemed only fair in the grand scheme of things. He slew his own parents at some point, right? I think the fates enjoy this sort of thing.
Why do they always turn against each other?
Hmm.
Come on, Zag. Take some credit where it's due. Though, you'll forgive me if I keep my distance for a little while, as I think you have some issues to resolve. You watch yourself.
We do just fine. Violence is the best way to handle that, right?
Planning to.
Yes. Also, you're not gonna give a gift to him?
I already did.
Oh, weird. I don't remember this. Whatever.
Say?
Doesn't matter.
When he showed up and stole all my kills.
Doesn't matter.
Hey, good to see you back here, boy. I'm glad you're back on guard duty. Even if it means having to fight.
He's a bit sloppy at it though.
Ah, he's a good boy.
The fear-inducing hellhound eyes the underworld prince uneasily. His sixth
Is it really fear-inducing when it's just too damn cute?
in the dim light of the house.
I don't know. I mean, it probably would be if I didn't know him, but yeah.
I must say, father, after being of no help whatsoever when it comes to disentangling it all. Though this isn't the place to talk, right?
It's an office. I think that's the point of it.
Though I take it it shall not be long before another of our
You
private
damn,
matters
you know, right there it is.
Count on that.
What can we do? I guess.
Alright.
Because like, what else am I going to use it for?
Here's the feel-good
You said you wanted to improve the fountains, but whatever.
with you about.
But actually, I think I already did all the fountain chambers.
I can do to help
Yeah, weird.
you find your muse, mate.
I fear my muse has long since lost to me, my friend. Though truly, thanks for asking. I suppose she must be out there somewhere still, since I once travelled across this land in search of her.
Why don't you just ask Nyx, considering how many favors Nyx has done for
Yeah.
everyone? What's one more?
Well, this was back when I was still alive, you understand?
Here we go.
Your father
Yeah.
died. He doesn't care for anyone to leave this realm, and basically now I'm stuck here as well. Not seen her since, and I'm not much for travel anymore.
I'm sorry to hear that. Thank you for letting me know. Hope you get to see her again someday.
Yeah, probably.
I appreciate the sentiment, my friend. Though please don't worry about her.
Pretty sure that Orpheus will. Considering the room layout here, there's a spot perfect for a second person.
Yeah, actually, if she catches up, but you can bring them back together again.
Naturally, it's part of Orpheus' story.
What are you doing here? I heard you finally made it out.
Yeah, the third time.
Did you break out of here only to die in some pathetic way on the surface?
It is actually kind of pathetic.
No, I didn't trip and fell flat on my face
Yeah.
and died in my own pool of blood. No, that didn't happen.
Going back out there again. Well, it's your business, not mine. For your sake, I hope it's worth it.
It is.
Can I get
See here.
something? Yeah, I'm not using the Porsche anyways.
Yeah, yeah.
Did
You
we?
reached the surface.
Again.
You saved my life.
It's
Gave me
the third time now. People like get up to the speed.
Yeah, it's like everyone's saying this is like your first time doing it. No, this is the third.
I mean, she actually has a different line for the first time for Meg, where she's like, "Are you crazy for bringing down your father?"
No. Because I know he'd be fine.
Suffice it to say that your revival required the extent of my ability and considerable time.
I never should have been born. Is that what the fates wanted?
Kinda.
Your own daughters?
Silence. Tempt not my daughters thus.
Okay.
Thank you for me.
Noted.
It's like, where's Tusa? Did I miss her?
I didn't see her
Is she
anywhere.
safe? Is she alright?
Where is she? She's cleaning her room.
Yeah, let's increase this to 40% because bonus damage is always nice. And then just
I
pump
can't
this
do
into
that
there
yet.
to get better boons
Power
in
of night.
future runs.
A new addition to the old collection.
Only, well, whatever.
Oh, I'm stupid.
Yeah.
It's still not the one I actually want. I
1%.
mean, it does happen, but it does rank up to like 3%, and then like 5 rooms. That's 15% right there.
As long
That's
as you
not
don't
that-
get hit.
Yeah. But for like the first chambers, you actually it happens often enough.
Yeah, in the first few rooms, it makes sense. It's just that it gets to a point where it's like, it's not doing anything anymore because you keep getting hurt.
Yeah, but I think it stays your entire run, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm not denying that. It's just that it's only good in like the first floor, which is short enough as it is.
Yeah. But still, like, you get a bit of extra damage out of it. But yeah,
Stop right
nothing
there.
this right now. Just in the chat.
So the major difference now is that the secondary ability now homes in.
Actually, yeah, it's not the spread damage that is not that useful.
Ooh,
Actually,
it actually goes around the target if you aim it right.
yeah,
Fascinating.
because it still fires out. So yeah.
No, it's just the fact that you can do some back damage easy. Stop right there. Don't go any further. I forbid you.
Fine. But yeah, one showing of a new weapon, other one actually too. So it's still kind of
Making
holding it
progress.
steadily.
Not as fast as I wanted to be. I demand
I waited too long for this. Let me enjoy this.
I demand 2 successful runs per stream, no less. Alright, I'll do for stream. Okay, so check back on Monday for more Hades and another successful run, hopefully. Alright, till then, bye all.